To everyone in Charleston, South Carolina, Marcus and Elise Lowell were the golden couple. Marcus, 38, was a pilot for Atlantic Air, always impeccably dressed, calm, and respectful. Elise, 35, was a part-time interior designer, full-time socialite known for hosting lavish dinner parties and posting travel photos from exotic destinations on Instagram. Their home was straight out of a design magazine, and their life looked perfect. But behind the Instagram filters and first-class flights, something dark was festering. Marcus had grown distant. Not because he was unfaithful or abusive, but because he sensed something was off. He told a co-worker over drinks. Elise has been different. Cold. Distracted. She doesn't even flinch when I say I love her. In the months before his death, Marcus confided in his sister, Natalie, about Elise's late-night texts, her sudden client meetings, and how their intimacy had completely disappeared. He even mentioned following her once, only to see her meet a man he didn't recognize at a hotel bar. On August 12, 2022, Marcus returned from a 4-day international flight. He texted Elise, "Home soon. Can't wait to see you." But Elise didn't reply. When he arrived, the house was empty. He showered, made himself dinner, and went to bed. By morning, he was dead. It was Elise who made the 911 call at 7:24 a.m. the next day. "I just found my husband. He's not breathing. There's blood. I don't know what happened." Paramedics found Marcus in bed, cold and stiff. There was blood on the pillow and signs of asphyxiation. Police noted that the bed had been remade, strangely meticulous for someone who had just found her husband dead. Elise told detectives she had returned home after a client emergency and found him like that. But her story would quickly unravel. Investigators found that Elise had been having a months-long affair with Daniel Mercer, a 40-year-old insurance broker. Recently divorced and facing financial problems, Elise and Daniel exchanged thousands of messages over encrypted apps. Many were deleted, but a forensic team recovered fragments. One message stood out. "It'll be so much easier when it's just us. I'm tired of hiding." Another. "He flies out again Thursday. You know what to do." Marcus didn't die of natural causes. He was smothered, a pillow forced over his face while he slept. There were defensive scratches on his neck and small tears in the sheets. Forensics found a strange blend of antihistamines and muscle relaxants in his system, enough to make him drowsy but not kill him. The theory? Elise had drugged his wine that night. Security footage showed Daniel Mercer entering the back door of the Lowell home at 1:36 a.m. and leaving just over 2 hours later. The motive became clear. 3 months before Marcus's death, Elise had taken out an additional $1.2 million life insurance policy on him, citing travel-related risk. She forged Marcus's signature using scanned documents and a digital notary service. Investigators traced the money trail. Daniel was months behind on child support and heavily in debt. Elise had made several payments into his account, labeled consulting in Venmo. On September 3, 2022, Elise Lowell was arrested at a spa in Mount Pleasant, mid-massage. Her calm demeanor vanished when she was handcuffed. Police found a burner phone in her purse and a prepaid debit card connected to Daniel. Daniel Mercer was arrested 2 hours later at a motel outside Savannah, Georgia. He had dyed his hair, grown a beard, and was using a fake ID under the name Chris Howard. The trial began in March 2023, broadcast live and followed by true crime fans nationwide. Prosecutors presented a chilling timeline. August 11, 10:13 p.m. Marcus drinks wine laced with sedatives. August 12, 1:36 a.m. Daniel enters house via unlocked patio door. 1:50 a.m. to 2:10 a.m. Smothering occurs. Marcus dies in his sleep. 2:15 a.m. Daniel exits. Elise later remakes the bed to make it appear Marcus had died peacefully. Defense attorneys painted Elise as manipulated, seduced by a charming sociopath, Daniel, but the evidence was overwhelming. Elise was found guilty of first-degree murder, insurance fraud, and conspiracy. She was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Daniel Mercer received 35 years for second-degree murder and conspiracy. Marcus's sister, Natalie, now raises his 7-year-old daughter, Mia. In a victim statement, she said, "He trusted Elise. He built a life around her. And she turned his love into a weapon." A scholarship in Marcus's name was established at the Aviation Academy where he once volunteered. The story of Marcus Lowell is one of betrayal hidden behind smiles, filtered photos, and designer homes. It reminds us that even those we trust most, the ones closest to our hearts, can carry secrets that kill. And sometimes, the person you kiss goodnight is the one plotting your final breath.